reading the Quran from my parents' house again. So I do not have any of my equipment, my tripods. Regardless, we have made a commitment to do all 30 juz of the Quran reading. So inshallah, I want to make sure that we complete those. And since we skipped it yesterday, we're going to make up for yesterday by reading juz 18 and 19 today. So without any further ado, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim, غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Ameen. Starting at juz 18, Surah Al-Mu'minun. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. It's this Quran right here if you want to order yourself one, or if you have one and you just want to follow along. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Indeed, successful are those believers who are humble in their salah, who avoid vain talk, who are punctual in the payment of zakah, who guard their private parts, except from their spouses or those who are legally in their possession, for in fact their case shall not be blamed. However, those who seek to go beyond that in lust are the ones who are the transgressors, who are true to their trust and covenant, and who are diligent about their salah. These are the heirs who will inherit paradise and live therein forever. Indeed, we have created man from an extract of clay, then placed him as a drop of semen in a firm resting place, then changed the semen into a leech-like mass, then the leech-like mass into a fetus lump, then the fetus lump into bones, then clothed the bones with flesh, and then we brought him forth as quite a different creature from the embryo. So blessed is Allah, the best of all creators. Then after living for a while, you shall all die. Then most surely you shall be raised to life again on the day of resurrection. We have made 7 avenues above you, and we are never unmindful of our creation. We send down water from the sky according to a due measure. Then we cause it to settle in the soil. You should know that if we please, we are certainly able to take it away. Then with it we cause to grow gardens of palm trees and grapes for you, yielding abundant fruit of which you eat, and also a tree which grows from Mount Sinai, which produces oil and relish as a food for those who like to eat. In cattle, too, there is a lesson for you. From within their bodies, we produce milk for you to drink. Besides this, you gain numerous other benefits. Some of them you eat, and others as well as on ships you ride. We sent Nuh to his people. He said, "O my people, worship Allah. You have none worthy of worship but He. Are you not afraid of Him for committing shirk?" The chiefs of the unbelievers among his people said, "Nuh is but a human like you. He desires to assert his superiority over you. If Allah wanted to send Rasuls, He would have sent down angels. We have never heard such a thing as he says from our forefathers." Some of them said, "He is just a madman, so bear with him for a while." Noah said, "O my Rabb, help me against their calling me a liar." So we revealed our will to him, saying, "Build an ark under our eyes and our inspiration, and when our judgment comes to pass and water wells out from At-Tanur, take aboard a pair of male and female from every species, and take your family, except those of them against whom the judgment has already been passed. And do not plead with me in favor of the wrongdoers, for they are doomed to be drowned in the flood. Then when you have embarked on the ark with your companions, say, Praise be to Allah who has delivered us from the nation of wrongdoers. And pray, O my Rabb, bless my landing from this ark, for you are the best to make my landing safe. There are many signs in this story, and surely we do test people. Then we raised after them a new generation, and sent them a Rasul from amongst ourselves, who said to them, and sent them a Rasul from amongst themselves, who said to them, "Worship Allah, you have none worthy of worship but He. Will you not fear Him for committing shirk?" But the chiefs of his people who disbelieved the message and denied the meeting in the hereafter, on whom we had bestowed affluence in this worldly life, said, "This person is but a human like you. He eats of what you eat and drinks of what you drink. If you obey a human like yourselves, you shall indeed be lost." What? Does he claim that when you are dead and turned into dust and bones, you will be brought to life out of your graves? Impossible. Just impossible is that which you are being threatened. There is no other life but our life of this world. We will live here and die here and shall never be raised to life again. This man is but an impostor, forging a lie against Allah, and we are not going to believe him. At this the Rasul prayed, "O my Rabb, help me against their calling me a liar." Allah responded, "After a short time they will be surely sorry." So the blast overtook them in all justice, and we swept them away like the rubbish of dead leaves. So gone is the nation of wrongdoers. After them we raised other generations. No people can hasten their term, nor can they postpone it. And sent forth our Rasuls one after another. Every time a Rasul came to his people, they disbelieved him. So we punished them one after another and made them more tails. So gone is the nation of disbelievers. Then we sent Musa and his brother Harun with our signs and clear authority to Pharaoh and his chiefs, but they behaved arrogantly, for they were very haughty people. They said, "What? Should we believe in two human beings like ourselves, and whose are our slaves?" So they disbelieved, both of them, and became among those who were destroyed. And we gave Musa the book so that his people might be rightly guided. And we made the son of Maryam and his mother a sign for mankind and gave them shelter on a peacefully lofty ground, furnished with flowing streams. O Rasuls, eat of pure things and do good deeds. Certainly I have knowledge over all your actions. In fact, your ummah is one ummah, and I am your only Rabb, so fear me alone. Yet people have divided themselves into factions, and each faction rejoices in its own doctrines. Well, leave them in their heedlessness for an appointed time. Do they think that in giving them wealth and children, we are eager for their welfare? By no means. They do not understand the reality of the matter. Surely those who live cautiously for fear of their Rabb, who believe in the revelations of their Rabb, who do not commit shirk with their Rabb, who give to charity whatever they can give, and their hearts are full of fear by the very idea that they shall have to return to their Rabb, it is they who rush in doing good deeds and try to be the first in attaining them. We charge no soul with more than it can bear. We have a book of record which shall clearly tell the truth, and they shall not be treated unjustly. But their hearts are blind to all this, and their deeds are also different from the believers. They will continue doing their misdeeds until when we seize those of them who live in comfort with punishment. Lo, then they start crying for help and supplication. We shall say, "Do not cry for help this day, for surely from us you shall receive no help. My revelations were recited to you, but you used to turn back on your heels in arrogance, talking nonsense about the Quran like one telling fables by night. Do they not ponder over the word of Allah, or has anything new come to them which did not come to their forefathers? Or is it because they do not recognize their Rasul, who is a member of their own community, that they deny him? Or are they really convinced about what they say, that he is a madman? Nay, in fact, he has brought them the truth, and most of them dislike the truth. Had the truth followed their appetites, the heavens, the earth, and everything therein would have been disrupted. Nay, we have brought them their reminder, the Quran, but they are heedless to their reminder. Or is it that you are asking them for some recompense? But the recompense of your Rabb is the best, for he is the best provider of sustenance. As a matter of fact, you are calling them to the right way, and surely those who do not believe in the hereafter are deviating from the right way. If we show them mercy and relieve them of their affliction, they would obstinately persist in their rebellion, blindly wandering to and fro. For even now, when we have inflicted punishment on them, they have neither submitted to their Rabb nor did they humbly supplicate, until when we open upon them a gate of severe punishment, you will see that they are plunged in utter despair. It is Allah who has given you ears, eyes, and hearts, yet seldom you show gratitude. It is He who has multiplied you on the earth, and before Him you shall all be assembled on the day of judgment. It is He who gives life and causes you to die, and in His control is the alteration of the night and the day. Then why don't you understand? On the contrary, said what their fathers said before them. They said, "What? After death, when our bodies become dust and bones, could we really be raised to life again? We have heard many such promises, and so did our forefathers before us. These are nothing but legends of prior people. Say, to whom belongs the earth and everything therein? Tell me if you know." They will promptly reply, "To Allah." Ask them, then why do not use your common sense and believe in Him? Say, who is the Rabb of the seven heavens and the Rabb of the great throne? Right away they will say, Allah. Ask them, then why do you not fear Him? Say, in whose hands is the sovereignty of all things, protecting all, while against Him there is no protection? Tell me if you know. Quickly they will say, Allah. Ask them, then how are you deluded? The fact of the matter is that we have brought them the truth, and undoubtedly these people are liars. Never has Allah begotten a son, nor is there any God along with Him. Had it been so, each God would govern his own creation, and each would have tried to overpower the others. Exalted be Allah above the sort of things they attribute to Him. He knows what is hidden and what is open. Far above is He from the shirk of the people. Pray, "O my Rabb, if you show me in my lifetime that punishment with which they are being threatened, then, O my Rabb, do not include me among these unjust people. Surely we have the power to let you see the punishment with which they are threatened. Repel evil with good. We are fully aware of all their slanders. Say, O my Rabb, I seek refuge in you from the prompting of their shaitans. O my Rabb, I seek refuge in you even from their presence. These people will never refrain from wrongdoing until when death comes to any one of them. He will say, O my Rabb, send me back, so that I may do good deeds in that world that I have left behind. Never. This is just a statement which carries no value. It will be too late because there will be a barrier between them and the world they have just left. Till the day they are raised to life again, on the day when the trumpet will be blown, they will neither have any relation among them, nor will they ask about each other. Then only those whose weight of good deeds is heavy will attain salvation. As for those whose weight of good deeds is light, they will be the ones who have lost their souls to live therein forever. The fire will burn their faces, and they will grin therein, with their lips displaced. We shall say to them, where were my revelations not recited to you? And did you not deny them? They will say, O our Rabb, our misfortune overwhelmed us, and we became erring folk. Our Rabb, get us out of here. If we ever return to sin, then we shall indeed be wrongdoers. In answer to this, Allah will say, stay here in shame and do not plead with me, for you are the same people who used to make fun of some of my worshippers who prayed, O Rabb, we believe in you. Please forgive us and have mercy on us. You are the best of those who show mercy. But you ridiculed them so much that you even forgot my very existence and went on laughing at them. Today I have rewarded them for their fortitude, and they are the ones who are successful. They will be asked, how many years did you live on earth? They will reply, we lived there a day or part of a day. You may ask those who kept the count. It will be said, well, now you know that your stay was just a little while. What a pity if you had only realized. Did you think that we had created you without any purpose and that you would never return to us for accountability? Therefore, exalted be Allah, the real King. There is none worthy of worship but He, the Lord of the honorable throne. Whoever invokes any other God besides Allah, about whose divinity he has no proof, he will have to give an account to his Rabb. Surely such unbelievers will never attain salvation. Say, O my Rabb, forgive me, have mercy. You are the best of those who have mercy. Subhanallah, that's the end of Surah Al Mu'minun. Now we're going to read Surah An Nur. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. This is a surah which we have revealed and made its legislation obligatory. In it we have revealed clear verses so that you may take heed. As for the fornicators and the fornicator, flog each of them 100 lashes and do not take pity in enforcing the law ordained by Allah. If you believe in Allah and the last day, then let a party of the believers witness their punishment. The fornicator shall not marry any but a fornicatress or a mushrika, and none marries her except a fornicator or a mushrik. Such marriages are forbidden to the believers. Those who accuse a chaste woman of fornication and do not produce 4 witnesses to support their allegation shall be flogged with 80 lashes, and their testimony shall not be accepted ever after, for they are the ones who are wicked transgressors, except those who repent thereafter and mend their conduct, for Allah is surely forgiving, merciful. Those men who accuse their own wives but have no witness except themselves, each one of them shall be made to swear 4 times by Allah that his charge is true. And the 5th time calls for the curse of Allah upon himself if he's lying. As for the wife, the punishment shall be averted from her if she swears 4 times by Allah that his charge is false. And the 5th time calls for the wrath of Allah upon herself, if his charge is true. If it were not for Allah's grace and mercy upon you, you would have no method of handling these situations. Allah is the acceptor of all repentance, all wise. Surely those who concocted the slander against Aisha are from a clique among you. Do not regard this incident as only an evil, for it also contains a good lesson for you. Whoever took any part in this sin has earned his share accordingly, and the one who took on himself the leading part shall have a terrible punishment. Why did not the believing men and believing women, when they heard of this slander, think well of their own people and say, this is clearly a false accusation? Why did they not produce 4 witnesses? If they cannot produce the required witnesses, they are the liars in the sight of Allah. Were it not for the grace and mercy of Allah towards you in this world and the hereafter, you would have been severely punished for your involvement in this scandal. When you passed on with your tongues and uttered with your mouths that which you had no knowledge, you took it lightly while it was a very serious offense in the sight of Allah. Why did you not, when you heard about it, say, it is nothing befitting for us to talk about? Glory be to you, O Allah. This is a monstrous slander. Allah admonishes you never to repeat a mistake like this if you are true believers. Allah has made His revelations clear to you. Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Those who love to spread such slanders among the believers will have a painful punishment in this life and the hereafter. Allah knows and you do not know. Were it not for the grace and mercy of Allah towards you, this scandal would have produced very bad results for you. Allah is indeed very kind, most merciful. O believers, do not follow the footsteps of Shaitan, because anyone who follows the footsteps of Shaitan is seduced by him to commit acts of indecency and wickedness. If there had not been the grace of mercy of Allah upon you, none of you would have ever been purified from that sin. For it is Allah alone who purifies whom He pleases, and Allah is all hearing, all knowing. Let not those among you who are endowed with grace and amplitude of means swear to withhold their help from their relatives, the indigent and those who migrated for the cause of Allah. Rather, let them forgive and overlook. Do you not wish that Allah should forgive you? Allah is forgiving, merciful. Those who accuse chaste and believing women who are in good faith, unaware of what is plotted against them, are cursed in this life, and in the hereafter they shall have a grievous punishment. Such people should not forget that day when their own tongues, their own hands, and their own feet will testify against their misdeeds. On that day, Allah will give them the full reward that they deserve. Then they will realize that it is Allah who is manifest truth. Impure women are for impure men, and impure men are for impure women. Pure women are for pure men, and pure men are for pure women. They are free from the slanderer's accusations. For them there shall be forgiveness and honorable provisions from Allah. O believers, do not enter houses other than your own until you have sought permission and said greetings of peace to the occupants. This is better for you so that you may be mindful. If you do not find anybody therein, still do not enter until permission is given to you. And if you are asked to go back, then go back. This is more fitting for you, and Allah is cognizant of what you do. There is no blame on you if you enter houses which are not used for dwellings and in which you have something belonging to you, and Allah knows what you reveal and what you conceal. Enjoin in the believing men to lower their gaze and guard their modesty. That is chaste for you and for them. Surely Allah is well aware of their actions. Likewise, enjoin the believing women to lower their gaze and guard their modesty, not to display their beauty and ornaments except that normally appears thereof. Let them draw their veils over their bosoms and not display their adornment except to their husbands, their fathers, their father in law, their own sons, their stepsons, their own brothers, their nephew, and either brothers or sister side, their own womenfolk, their own slaves, male attendants who lack sexual desires, or small children who have no carnal knowledge of women. Also enjoin them not to strike their feet in order to draw attention to their hidden trinkets. And O believers, turn to Allah in repentance, all of you, about your past mistakes, so that you may attain salvation. Get the singles among you married, as well as those who are fit for marriage among your male slaves and female slaves. If they are poor, Allah will make them free from want out of His grace. For Allah has boundless resources and is all knowing. And let those who do not find means to marry keep themselves chaste until Allah enriches them out of His bounty. As for those of your slaves who seek writing to buy out their liberty, execute the deed of liberty with them if you find them deserving, and give them some of the wealth which Allah has given you. Do not force your slave girls into prostitution for your own worldly gains if they wish to preserve their chastity. And if anyone forces them into it, then surely after such a compulsion, Allah will be forgiving and merciful to them, the slave girls. We have already sent down to you revelations giving you clear guidance and cited examples of the people who passed away before you and an admonition for the righteous. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth. The parable of His light is as if there were a niche in which there is a lamp. The lamp is enclosed in crystal. The crystal is of a star-like brilliance. It is lit with the olive oil from a blessed olive tree, which is neither eastern nor western. It is the very oil. Its very oil would almost be luminous, though no fire touched it. as though all means of increasing light upon light are provided. Allah guides to His light whom He pleases. Allah cites such parables to make His message clear to the people, and Allah has knowledge of everything. His light is found in those houses which Allah has sanctioned to be built for the remembrance of His name, where His name is glorified in the morning and in the evenings again and again, by such people whom neither business nor business profit can divert from the remembrance of Allah, nor from establishing salah, and nor from paying zakah, for they fear the day of judgment when hearts and eyes will be overturned, so that Allah may reward them according to the best of their deeds and add for them even more out of His grace, for Allah gives without measure to whom He pleases. As for the unbelievers, their deeds will disappear like a mirage in a sandy desert, which the thirsty traveler thinks to be water, but when he comes near, he finds it to be nothing. Instead, he finds Allah to settle his account. Allah is swift in settling accounts. Or another parable of an unbeliever is like the darkness in a bottomless ocean, overwhelmed with billows, one over the other, overcast with dark clouds, layers of utter darkness, one above another. So much so that if he stretches out his hand, he can hardly see it. The one to whom Allah does not give light will not have light. Do you not see that Allah is the one who is praised by all those who are in the heavens and in the earth? The very birds praise Him as they wing their flight. Each one knows its prayers and how to praise Him, and Allah has full knowledge of all their actions. To Allah belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and towards Allah lies the final goal. Do you not see that Allah makes the clouds move gently, then joins them together, then piles them up in masses? Then you see the rain coming from the inside them? He also sends down hail from the clouds that look like mountains in the sky, afflicting therewith whom He wills and turning it away from whom He pleases. The flash of His lightning almost takes away sight. Allah alternates the night and the day. There is indeed a lesson in it for those who possess insight. Allah has created from water every living creature. Of them there are some that creep upon their bellies, some that walk on two legs, and yet some that walk on four. Allah creates what He pleases. Surely Allah has power over everything. We have indeed sent down very clear revelations, and Allah guides to the right way whom He pleases. They say, "We believe in Allah and the Rasul, and we obey." But no sooner do they utter these words than some of them turn their backs. These are not believers. When such people are called to Allah and His Rasul, that He may judge between them, behold, a party of them declines to come. However, if they have the truth on their side, they come to Him voluntarily. Is there a disease in their hearts? Either they are skeptical, or else they fear that Allah and His Rasul will deny them justice. Nay, in fact, they are the ones who are the wrongdoers. The response of the true believers when they are called to Allah and His Rasul to judge between them is only to say, "We hear and we obey." Such are the ones who will attain felicity. Only those who obey Allah and His Rasul, have fear of Allah, and be careful not to incur His displeasure are the ones who will be the successful. They solemnly swear by Allah that if you command them, they will go forth leaving their homes. O Muhammad, tell them, do not swear. Your obedience, not your oaths, will count. Surely Allah is fully aware of what you do. Say, obey Allah and obey the Rasul. If you do not, He, the Rasul, is only responsible to fulfill his duty, as you are responsible to fulfill yours. And if you obey him, you shall be rightly guided. Note it well, that the responsibility of the Rasul is only to deliver Allah's message clearly. Allah has promised those of you who believe and do good deeds that He will most surely make them successors of the present rulers in the earth as He made their ancestors before them, and that He will establish for them their religion, the one which He has chosen for them, and that He will change their present state of fear into peace and security. Let them worship me alone and not to commit shirk with me. And if anyone rejects faith after this, it is they who are the transgressors. Therefore, establish salah, pay zakah, and obey the Rasul, so that you may be shown mercy. Never think that the unbelievers can escape in the land. As for them, the fire shall be their home, and that is an evil abode. O believers, let those whom your right hands possess and those children who have not yet attained puberty ask your permission before coming in to see you on 3 occasions: before Fajr Salah, at noon when you put off your clothes, and after Isha. These are your 3 times of privacy. At other times, there is no blame on you if you or they go around attending each other. Thus, Allah makes His revelations clear to you, for Allah is all knowing, all wise. And when your children reach the age of puberty, let them ask your permission as their elders do. Thus, Allah makes His revelations clear to you, for Allah is all knowing, all wise. There is no blame on such elderly women who have no interest in getting married, if they lay aside their cloaks without displaying their adornment, but it is better for them if they do not discard. Allah is all hearing, all knowing. There is no blame on the blind, nor is there blame on the lame, nor is there blame on the sick, nor on yourselves, to eat in your houses or the houses of your fathers, your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, your paternal uncles, your paternal aunts, or your maternal uncles or your maternal aunts, or in houses with the keys of which you are entrusted, or your sincere friends. There is no blame on you, whether you eat together or apart. However, when you enter the houses, you should greet one another with the greetings of peace prescribed by Allah, blessed and pure. Thus Allah makes His revelation clear to you so that you may grow in understanding. The true believers are those who believe in Allah and His Rasul, and who, when gathered with Him on a matter requiring collective action, do not depart until they have obtained His permission. Only those who ask your permission are the ones who truly believe in Allah and His Rasul. So when they ask your permission to leave for their private business, you may give permission to those of them who you deem appropriate, and implore Allah to forgive them. Surely Allah is forgiving, merciful. Do not consider the summoning of the Rasul in the same manner as you consider the summoning of one another amongst yourselves. Allah knows those of you who slip away, concealing themselves behind others. Let those who disobey His orders be aware, lest some trial befall them or a painful punishment be inflicted on them. Beware, whatever is in the heavens and in the earth belongs to Allah. He knows all your thoughts and actions on the day of judgment. When they will be brought back to Him, He will tell them all that they have done. Allah has the knowledge of everything. SubhanAllah, that's the end of Surah Nur. We're gonna start Surah Furqan in the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. Blessed is the one who has revealed Al-Furqan to his servant, that he may be a warner to the worlds. He is the one to whom belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, has begotten no son, and has no partner in his kingdom. He has created everything and ordained them in due proportions. Yet the unbelievers have taken besides Him other gods that created nothing but are themselves created, and can neither harm nor help even themselves, and possess no power of causing death, or of giving life, or of raising the dead. Those who deny the truth say, This Quran is but a forgery which he, Muhammad himself, has devised and some other people have helped him. Unjust is what they do, and falsehood is what they utter. And they say, these are the stories of the ancients which he has copied down from what is read to him day and night. Tell them, this Quran is revealed by him who knows the secrets of the heavens and the earth. Surely he is the ever forgiving, merciful. And they say, what sort of a Rasul is he who eats food and walks about in the markets? Why has no angel been sent down with him to threaten the disbelievers? Why has he not been given a treasure or at least a garden from which he could eat? And these wicked people also say, you are only following a man who is bewitched. See what sort of examples they apply to you, because they are lost and cannot find the way to refute the truth of Tawheed and life after death. Blessed is he who, if he wills, could give you much better than things than what they propose for you. Not one, but many gardens beneath which rivers flow and make for you palaces too. But in fact, they deny the hour. And for those who denies the coming of the hour, we have prepared a blazing fire. When it sees them from a distant place, they will hear its raging and roaring. And when chained together, they are flung into some narrow space. They will fervently plead for death, but they will be told, do not plead for one death today, but plead for many deaths. Ask them, which is better than this, hell or eternal paradise, which the righteous are being promised? Which will be the reward of their good deeds and also their final destination, wherein they will live forever and get everything that they wish for? And this is the promise worth praying for from your Rabb. On that day, he will gather all these people together along with the deities whom they worship besides Allah and ask, were it you who misled these servants of mine, or did they choose to go astray themselves? Those deities will answer, glory be to you, it was not befitting for us that we could take any guardian besides you. But you let them and their forefathers enjoy the comforts of worldly life until they forgot the reminder, and thereby became worthless people. Thus your gods will deny all that you profess today. Then you shall neither be able to avert your punishment, nor shall you get any help from anywhere. And everyone among you who is guilty of wrongdoing, we shall make him taste the mighty punishment. We have sent no Rasul before you who did not eat or walk through the streets. In fact, we have made you a trial for one another. Now, will you show patience? For your Rabb is ever seeing. I'm going to stop there because we're so close to Maghrib and close to Iftar. But I will come back here after Iftar and after Isha, inshallah, and do Juz 19, inshallah. Thank you for watching this, and then we will do a quick dua because it's sunnah to make dua after you read Quran. So the next dua is, okay, subhanallah. This dua reads, Bismillah, Rabbi ja'al hadal balada aminan wajnubni وبين أن نعبد الأصنام. My Lord, make this city, Mecca, secure and keep me and my sons away from worshipping idols. This is from Surah Ibrahim. Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen, Ya Allah. Please, my Lord, keep us away from shirk of any kind, whether it be food, whether it be the love of our family, whether it be anything. There's nothing in this world, all the gold of the world, all the money of the world, all the great experiences of the world does not compare to you and pleasing you in your eternal paradise. Ya Allah, please keep our hearts always submitted to you and to your will. And please do the same for our loved ones and our family. And let us be amongst the people on the day of Jannah for who it was easy to submit themselves and say that when the call of being a Muslim came to us, we were the first to say yes to the call. Amin ya Rabbal Alameen. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.